Catherine Bach stumbled into creating the most iconic shorts in television lore by sheer defiance. Rejecting the studio's poodle skirt, she crafted her own outfit, sparking a cultural phenomenon that sold 5 million posters and led to her legs being insured for $1 million. But behind the spotlight, shadows loomed. The studio demanded she maintain a grueling 115-pound frame despite her 5 feet 8 inches stature, controlling every facet of her physique. Then, in 2010, she discovered her husband's lifeless body in their backyard, unraveling financial secrets that shattered her understanding of their life together. Born Catherine Bachman on March 1, 1954, in Warren, Ohio, she was shaped by a dual heritage. Her father, Bernard, a German rancher with military roots, and her mother, Norma, of Mexican descent through her baker father, Antonio Verdugo, whose lineage traced to early California settlers, imbued her with a vibrant cultural tapestry. Later, she streamlined her surname to Bach, yet her roots remained a cornerstone, fueling her later charity work connecting diverse communities. Her Ohio childhood was brief. Her family relocated to South Dakota, immersing her in ranch life. Time with grandparents in Faith, a tiny town of a few hundred, fostered a grounded spirit. The shift from industrial Warren to sprawling plains honed her ability to embody both resilient and tender roles, a duality that defined her Daisy Duke persona. Her mother's acupuncture practice, uncommon for the 1950s, blended with her father's rugged ranching, teaching Catherine to merge grace with grit, a trait that lent authenticity to her performances. Her parents' divorce at age 6 thrust Norma into single motherhood, raising Catherine and her brother Philip in California while leaning on faith relatives. Witnessing her mother's tenacity instilled resilience, equipping Catherine for Hollywood's trials and infusing her roles with raw emotion. Graduating high school in Rapid City, South Dakota, in 1970, she embraced ranch life and absorbed Native American influences, despite no direct tribal ties, fostering ease with diverse peoples. Her creativity flourished early. She sewed as a child and, by her UCLA days, designed costumes for peers and theater troupes, a skill that later birthed the legendary Daisy Duke shorts. At 16, she ventured to Los Angeles, a jarring leap from Faith's 421 souls to a metropolis teeming with ambition. Acting, sparked by her uncle's play at age 8, was her calling, but LA's vastness initially overwhelmed her. Ballet and drama classes became her refuge, honed under mentors like Milton Katsilas and Anna Strasberg. She enrolled at UCLA for drama, but dropped out after one semester to pursue acting full-time, supplementing income by sewing. This gamble paid dividends as she landed small roles. In 1973, at 19, she debuted significantly in The Midnight Man with Burt Lancaster, filmed in Clemson, South Carolina, starting February 13, 1974, released locally March 14, and nationally June 10. As murder victim Natalie Claiborne, she gained invaluable experience alongside Susan Clark and Ed Lauter. That year, she played Melody in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, directed by Michael Cimino, with Clint Eastwood and Jeff Bridges. Shot over 47 days from July 31st to September 22nd in Montana, the $4 million film grossed $25 million, with Bridges earning an Oscar nod. Eastwood's three-take rule taught her discipline. In 1975, she debuted on TV in Matt Helm's pilot, aired May 7th, with the series launching September but canceled by January 1976 after 13 episodes. Sharing scenes with Linda Carter, soon Wonder Woman, elevated her visibility. In 1976, she joined T.S. Eliot's Murder in the Cathedral at LA's Mark Taper Forum, mastering complex classical techniques as a chorus member, bolstering her stage prowess. In 1977, she co-starred in the sci-fi TV movie Strange New World, aired July 13th, portraying a scientist awakening 180 years post-catastrophe. Action-heavy, with John Saxon and Martine Beswick, it was the third failed series attempt but enriched her genre expertise. By 1978, Catherine teetered on quitting. Her agency dropped her, deeming her unprofitable for TV. Her husband's ties to director Bob Clark, linked to the Dukes of Hazzard creator G.Y. Waldron, opened a door. She declined the Daisy Duke role thrice, doubting her fit after a year-long casting search across New York, Chicago, Atlanta, and California. Convinced over dinner in Beverly Hills, she auditioned, rejecting the studio's blonde wig, turtleneck, go-go boots, and poodle skirt. She donned self-made jean shorts, a crop top, and cowboy boots, embodying a raw, Southern Daisy. Her audition before 30 silenced the room. Then, they erupted in applause. Chosen from over 2,000 actresses, she jetted to Georgia within 2 weeks. The January 26, 1979, premiere showcased her driving stunts, honed on South Dakota ranches, navigating tight corners and high-speed chases with untrained finesse. By season 3, The Dukes of Hazzard was TV's second highest-rated show, drawing 20 million weekly viewers. The costume battle persisted. Catherine ditched the studio's outdated ensemble for cowboy boots and a self-crafted red and white top, picking daisies from her yard for authenticity. Her iconic poster, shot with a friend's camera, sold 5 million copies, her legs insured for $1 million, birthing the term Daisy Dukes. Hollywood's late 70s misogyny shadowed her. Co-stars John Schneider and Tom Wopat, aged 18 and protective, shielded her from predatory visitors, enforcing curfews like family. She never missed one of the show's 147 episodes from 1979 to 1985, transforming Daisy into a shrewd, bold figure who outsmarted foes from her boar's nest perch. In 1981, defying Warner Brothers' skepticism, she self-produced a poster with homemade attire, rivaling Farrah Fawcett's 12 million sales with 5 million, proving her business acumen. In 1983, she voiced Daisy in the Dukes cartoon, airing February 5 to October 29 for 20 episodes, mastering vocal-only acting. Amid 1982's $25 million lawsuit by Schneider and Wopat over royalties, countered by Warner's $92 million suit, Catherine anchored the show with new actors from 2,300 auditions. Ratings dipped from 7th to 33rd, but her steadfastness cemented her leverage. By 1985, her global stardom shone through syndication and guest roles like Enos, maintaining Daisy's essence. She met entertainment lawyer Peter Lopez, recognizing her as a savvy entrepreneur. Post-Dukes, Catherine defied expectations. In 1987's Street Justice, she played Tamara, a gritty sea-entangled figure, training 6 weeks with stunt guru Rick Lefevre for Toronto's New Jersey set $3 million film. Critics dismissed it as minor, but her risk-taking shone. In 1992, she relocated to Johannesburg for African Skies, playing Margot Dutton across 52 episodes until 1994. Filming 45 minutes from set in 115 degrees Fahrenheit heat with lions and rhinos, she learned Zulu and explored preserves, tackling post-apartheid and conservation themes. Earning $50,000 per episode, she was among cable's top-paid women, reaching 47 countries. In 1997's The Break, she played a seductive femme fatale, shattering her wholesome image. The $2.8 million film, shot in 3 weeks for $175,000, shocked fans. Critics lauded her audacity despite its $400,000 gross. In 2000, Hazzard and Hollywood reunited the Dukes cast on a $4.2 million budget, down from $1.8 million per episode. Denver Pyle's death cut his scenes, and stunts dwindled due to insurance woes. Catherine earned $300,000 for 18 days, drawing 12.8 million viewers despite a May 5, 10 IMDb rating. In 2006, she guested on Monk as waitress Sarah Jo, earning $35,000 for 2 days. Struggling with 23 takes to match Tony Shalhoub's pace, she studied episodes to adapt, earning praise for her 8-minute cameo. From 2012 to 2019, she played conniving Anita Lawson on The Young and the Restless, debuting February 7, 2012, across 62 episodes, proving her range at 58. In 2015, she ventured into horror with Book of Fire as Bibiana, alongside Carmen Electra, earning a 3.1 out of 10 IMDb rating, but showcasing her fearlessness at 61. At 2023's Gallatin Comic-Con, she hinted at a Dukes reboot, open if the right team aligned, though Tom Wopat deemed it unviable. John Schneider pursues Earls of Perry, but Catherine remains bonded with both, calling them kin. At 22, she wed David Shaw, Angela Lansbury's stepson, on May 15, 1976. Fame Post, 1979 strained their bond, ending in divorce by August 5, 1981, after 5 years. In 1990, she married Peter Lopez, a steady lawyer for stars like Michael Jackson. They welcomed Sophia Isabella, 1996, and Laura Esmeralda, 1998, settling in Encino Hills. On April 30, 2010, Catherine found Peter dead by suicide in their backyard, a single gunshot at 60. Their daughters were 14 and 12. Unbeknownst to her, the 2008 crash had ravaged his firm's finances, a burden he concealed. Devastated, she leaned on therapy, faith, and her girls. Sophia turned to music, Laura stayed private, and their bond fortified. Catherine's childhood, marked by her parents' 1960 divorce, had primed her for resilience. The studio's 115-pound mandate at 5 feet 8 inches fueled obsessive workouts, dance, hiking, swimming, for survival, not health. Therapy later helped her embrace her natural form. Post Peter's death, she uncovered his hidden financial ruin, shaking her trust. Rumors of her brother Philip's 2012 crash death remain unverified. She channeled grief into advocacy, supporting suicide prevention and Sea-Wage for Kids, a charity she and Peter founded for low-income children's health care. At 71 in 2025, Catherine thrives, joking about donning daisy shorts for gardening. Her $10 million net worth stems from Duke's reruns, Young and the Restless, her Mexican-inspired jewelry, and Daisy Country Store. Despite 1980's 56 to 64% gender pay gap, her strategic silence during co-stars' protests secured her legacy, a testament to her triumph over tragedy and industry bias.